Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Mbumi, it's your girl Lelo. We are back with another one. So today I'm gonna be talking about if is it better to be single or to be in a relationship. So I'm just going to share my 2 cents opinion, my 2 cents thoughts around this topic that I've just proposed right now. So basically, what my thoughts are regarding this is that I feel like in both ways, it can work out in both ways. Some people find themselves flourishing when they are in relationships, and some people feel like they are flourishing and doing so well when they are independent. So it just all depends on who you are and what your preference is. And what I mean about some people preferring to be flourishing well when they are in relationships, I don't mean like codependent. You don't have to be codependent in order for you to, function or succeed or do well for yourself. So I mean in a healthy way, okay? So I feel like preferably it just depends on who you are. For me personally, I feel like it is better to be single if you find yourself not ready to be in a relationship. Uh, Other than just wanting to rush to be in a relationship, not knowing very well that you are not ready for a relationship. So I feel like it's better to be single than to rush because of the pressure of what society is saying or what your friends are going through. You always want to fit in, you always want to be you always want to be like your friends, your peers, some family members of yours. Maybe your sister, excuse me, maybe your sister's got like a man, or your brother's got a woman, and you also want that for yourself, but you don't know what it takes to be in a relationship. You don't know if you're even ready to be in a relationship. So preferably, I feel like if you are single, it's better if you are single, because you get to experience so much and get to know yourself fully. And you know that when you're single, you are now going to be you're going to be prepared for someone else who's going to come into your life, because now you have you know what it feels like to be on your own. You know how to do things independently without depending on someone else. And also, being in a relationship is also best if you know that you know yourself, you've discovered who you are and what you want in a mate or in a person or in another person, and the things that you are now willing to tolerate, are willing to work with. So the benefits of being single is that some people see being single as something bad. I don't feel like it's something bad. I feel like being single gives you the opportunity to work on other areas of your life, whether it's your career, whether it's you establishing yourself, on a mental level, on a financial level, on a physical level. There is so many things that you can accomplish while you are single. You're not in a relationship. You don't have the responsibility of giving into something else. So I feel like when you're single, it just gives you the time frame for you to establish yourself as a person, whether it's you aligning with your purpose, understanding who you are, what you came here to do, and how can you help society, how can you be of benefit towards your family, towards your friends, how can you be of impact. And when you are in partnership, it's also workable. It's also beneficial to be in partnership with someone else when you are fully invested in yourself. You cannot give a piece of yourself when you don't know who you are. You're gonna give nothing automatically, but you're gonna expect so much from another person. So when you are in a relationship, you have to kind of like think, you have to sit down with yourself and think that, okay, have I met some of my needs that I would expect someone else to kind of like pull up. So those questions go hand in hand. So I feel like for me personally, it's best to be single and know who you are, establish yourself and all that, and then you can be in a relationship with someone when you know that you have something to offer in the relationship. And I feel like it's best to also be in a relationship when you've got so much to give to that relationship, when you know that you're going to, you know, meet the other person halfway, you're gonna meet each other halfway, you know, in terms of like, you know, carrying the relationship forward. So basically, I don't want to say that there is the best answer to this. Some people do well when they are in partnerships because they already know who they are, they already know what where they're going, what's their vision, what's their goals, and they're working towards that. And some of their goals they've achieved, they feel happy within themselves, they're not lacking, they don't feel like the other person is draining them, is being a burden, is too nagging, is too demanding, you know, it's very strenuous to be in that relationship. They feel like they've got enough to give to the other person. So I feel like you have to be ready to, you know, you have to be ready to embrace both. Don't be single and waste time on not finding who you are, or at least trying out what could work for you personally. Like what are your goals, what are you interested in, how can you best help community, how can you best level up yourself, you know, how can you level up your skills, how can you be a better person, how can you come across as somebody who is worth investing in. Okay, so being single gives you the time to sit down with yourself and rediscover all those things. And while you're in a partnership or relationship, it's also beneficial when you have discovered what I've just mentioned, and then you're able to share that with someone else, and the other person is also, you're able to learn from the other person as well. And or you are also able to help the other person if they are lacking in other areas where you feel like when you were single you have discovered, you have learned, you've established, and you feel secured in that area. You're able to share some of your, you know, your experiences, your skills, how you're able to, like, you know, you're able to help your significant other in regards to where they are lacking. More so, like, you're able to balance each other, your strengths, your weaknesses. So I feel like there is no better answer in regards to is it better to be single or is it better to be in a relationship. You just have to find yourself while you're single, and when you have found yourself and you have built so much within, you are confident within yourself, then you can be ready to be in a relationship that is going to be fruitful for you and the other person. So some people prefer to be single because they're able to do everything and anything they want without feeling like they need a concern from their significant person. But other people feel like they cannot flourish without a person, and vice versa. So yeah guys, I feel like I need to wipe up my nose, so I'm just gonna cut the video just right now. I feel like I've said enough in regards to this. So whichever way you feel like, whether you want to be single, whether you want to be in a relationship, make sure that before you get in a relationship, you know your story, you know that you're not going to take from the relationship to a point that the other person feels exhausted and drained. And make sure that you bring something to the relationship. Are you a good person to be in a relationship with? You have to ask yourself, what do I give this person? How do I benefit this person's life? It doesn't always have to be financial. It could be other ways as well. So be impactful in all the areas, whether you're single or not. Take the time and reassess yourself and see what works best for you. So I'll see you on another one. Cheers, bye, I love you. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the thumbs up like button. I love you guys. Bye bye.